Anan, balita at all-time favorite music hits. Sa lungkot at ligaya, kami pa rin ang inyong kasama. We're the place where you truly belong. Mula sa TVH Group of Networks, ito ang inyong himpilan. Ito ang inyong tahanan. Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Asphere's Cafe. Today is Friday, April 4, 2025, and yes, it is time for another primetime cafe. It's thank God it's Friday. So, Dreamcar is still not in our show tonight because because he is still busy with his personal life, so that is completely fine. Now, as we are about to start the show here, and how do I say this? As we are about to start the show with the another run of the Tech Cafe, and of course, I'm gonna talk about some random stuff here too. So, since I am only alone here again, let me just open my YouTube live stream of Asphere's Coffee on ASP Media real quick for preview. There we go. It's all set and perfect here. Okay, so if you guys saw earlier with the Dreamy Show, you may be aware that they are doing Lamau SMP. Yes, Lamau SMP on your community is back, and if you want to be part of the Lamau SMP and join the Minecraft game, join the game on Minecraft, you have to be part of the Yo server, and you can contact one of the Lamau SMP management. Yes. So yes. So yes, guys. If you are interested in Lamau SMP, you can contact. If you're part of if you're interested in Llama SMP and if you are part of the Yo server, you can contact the Llama SMP management if you are interested in joining the game. So yeah, here in our cafe, I don't really do Minecraft, so I'm here to do my own show mainly because I love pursuing my hobbies, of course. So yes, and with that out of the way, let's begin with tonight's episode of Asphere's Cafe. Okay, so again, since Dreamcar is not here, we will not be doing a random cafe, but rather another tech cafe, and we're gonna take a look so far. So what have I missed? Well, let's find out. So yeah, we did talk about Nintendo Switch 2 yesterday. We're not gonna talk about that again, but yeah. Of course, we're also gonna include Anime Cafe because yes, Dun 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 has revealed its new season 2 visual, so we're gonna include that later. But for now, we're gonna focus on tech. So yes. And then we'll head over to GSM Arena, of course. I'm still looking right here. Okay, so I think we are all set here and done. Oh wait, there's already MF4 already. That's interesting. Okay, and then after the smartphone news, we will focus on another round of the anime news with via Anime Cafe. Oops, not Amazon. Nope, not Amazon. Okay. And I think that is all for now, right? I think that is all. Alright, so let's get into the tech cafe and then we will focus on the anime cafe next. So, first, let's get into the tech cafe. And starting off here, we have the Windows 11, of course. And that is Microsoft is testing taskbar icons that scale up and down like on a Mac. So, Microsoft is testing out resizable taskbar icons in Windows 11 that can shrink as you open more apps or stay at a smaller size for good. The new options are included in the latest Insider Preview beta. If you're on the beta under taskbar settings, taskbar behaviors, you can now select options under Show Smaller Taskbar buttons. Always, never, or when taskbar is full. The third option will scale down icons so that they can all fit and not get hidden away in the second menu. So the behavior seems to be more similar to Mac OS where icons on the dock get smaller as more applications or minimized windows are added. Ex-user Fandom of Earth, yes, one of my fellow friend here, who frequently digs through insider builds, posted that there's an update to the start menu as well. Now it has a larger layout that includes the ability to hide the recommended recent apps and can show all of your apps on the page. Microsoft notes that people who update to this insider build might lose those cool new battery charge status icons introduced in January, but the company plans to bring it back to Insider soon. So let's zoom in here. So if you turn this if you turn on the option to show smaller taskbar icons, so this is how it looks. You can see the taskbar icons are indeed small. You can tell right here, and actually it's not bad. So yeah, I like it. It's not bad after all. So I can see Microsoft is bringing back some of the functionalities that used to be on Windows 10, and now they're bringing it back, kinda, with Windows 11. So yeah, sounds good to me for this one. So as long as Microsoft keeps on planning to bring back the useful features, I'm gonna be good with that. Next, YouTube is updating shorts with TikTok-like editing features. Okay, so YouTube is adding new features to shorts that aim to make it easier for creators to edit short-form videos. There are 5 new tools coming this spring, according to YouTube's announcement, including a revamped video editor that provides similar editing features to those already found on competing platforms like TikTok and Reels. The new video editor allows adjustments like cutting and rearranging clips, zooming into footage, and overlaying text and music to be made from an editing timeline view. Creators can preview the edited short on this timeline view, which can be accessed by swiping up from the bottom of the shorts editor. YouTube says these new capabilities are the first of more improvements lined up to help streamline the shorts editing process. YouTube is making it easier to add music to shorts, allowing creators to pick a song and have their video clips automatically synchronized to the rhythm instead of manually aligning them to a beat. Effects like video filters and overlays will also be available in shorts templates, making it quicker to jump on viral trends. So this is how it works in action right here. You can see when you swipe up when you swipe it up, you can combine the video, it seems, or yeah, move the video too. So that is pretty useful, and you can also resize the text. Resize, so like say you want to resize it to fit into the timeline. That's really cool. The ability to add image stickers from your gallery directly to shorts will be available later this spring, according to YouTube, alongside text to image AI generated sticker creation. Users can describe the sticker they want to add to the video, giving creators more personalization options. This isn't the first batch of TikTok style updates that have rolled out to YouTube Shorts, which has already introduced robotic voiceovers and started counting views from the point a video is played. While these new features aren't available to Shorts creators yet, the timing of YouTube's announcement probably isn't a coincidence. The Saturday deadline for TikTok to find a US buyer or risk being banned in the country is fast approaching, and the new Shorts feature will make it more familiar and appealing to creators who may soon be looking for a new platform. So yeah, about again once again, guys, about this one, this is pretty good. Let me be real here. This is pretty good. Yes, this is pretty good. This is also good for creators who are migrating from TikTok to YouTube Shorts, and these features will be beneficial. But again, it's not going to be available for everyone just yet. It's going to roll out slowly, so you might want to wait for a little bit longer before YouTube starts rolling it out. And as we now head over to the smartphone news, the Poco C71Ts a few days ago has been unveiled with its specs, pricing, and availability details. The Poco C71 is a budget smartphone powered by the Unisoc T7250 Max SoC. It comes with up to 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage on board, which is expandable up to 2TB via a micro SD card having a dedicated slot in the headset. The C71 boots Android 15 out of the box, and Poco has promised 2 years of Android version upgrades and 4 years of security updates for the smartphone. So 2 years of Android OS upgrades, I mean, I don't know if this is still going to be a thing in 2025, but in my opinion, I can sense that the other companies will follow suit with Samsung in extending Android OS updates to at least 3 or 4 years now, or even 6 years that now that Samsung is providing longer software updates for the mid-range smartphones. So I can see other companies eventually follow suit with Samsung. So 2 years of Android OS updates might not be a thing anymore, in my own opinion. But for this phone, it's still a thing. So I don't know if this is going to be for you. If you're on a budget wanting a longer software updates, well, I don't think this phone is for you. So yeah, just saying. And 4 years of security updates, of course. The Poco C71 features a 6.88-inch 120Hz HD Plus LCD with 600 nits peak brightness and wet touch support. The display also has a notch for the selfie camera using an 8-megapixel sensor. Around the back is the 32-megapixel primary camera joined by an XR unit. Other highlights of the Poco C71 include an IP52 rating, a side-mounted fingerprint sensor, a 5,200 mAh battery, and 50-watt charging. Yeah, that is not the fastest charging you will get right there. And for the colors, you have a cool blue. This is cool blue, and this is desert gold, and this one is power black. So that it comes in 3 colors, and currently it's going to be sold in India for now. So aside from colors, you have 2 memory configurations. You have 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage, and 6GB of RAM, 128GB of storage. For the pricing, this is going to cost you 6,499 Indian rupees, and if you convert that to dollars and euros, it's going to cost you $75 or 70 euros. And for the 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage configuration, this is going to cost you 7,499 Indian rupees, which is going to cost you, if you convert that to dollar and euro, that's going to cost you $85 or 80 euros respectively. So once again, the Poco C71 will be sold in India starting April 8th through Flipkart. There's no word on availability in other markets. So yeah, again, this one will be sold in India first, and we're not sure if this one will be released outside India, but we will have to wait and see. But for this good-looking phone under this price range, I can say this would be budget friendly. I can say this will be budget friendly. So yeah, and as we continue later with the Galaxy A55 finally getting Android One UI 7, yep, for about time that the predecessor Galaxy A55 is getting One UI 7 beta update. So we're gonna cover that later, but for now it is now 8:17 p.m. as we will return with more cafe sessions with Tech Coffee and Anime Coffee right here on Asphere's Coffee. But before that, this program is sponsored by Asphere's Aircon, tried, tested, trusted by an Sparkus. Kapinoy Coffee, if it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee. From FBS Manufacturing Corporation, Dream Cards Pizza, we make pizza the Dream Cards way. For deliveries, call 141-9191 and TLX Karaoke. Stay along with us. The coffee resumes after the break.
This program was brought to you by TLX Karaoke, ang tunay na karaoke ng bayan. Asphere's Aircon, tried, tested, trusted by an Asparagus. And Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FBS Manufacturing Corporation.
Dream Car Karaoke po. Tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap. Kaya lumipat na ako sa bagong kape ng bayan.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Gawa sa purong Arabica at Robusta mula sa pinakamainit na puso ng Pilipinas. Piniling mabuti at inihanda ng may pagmamalasakit.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap. O mga Kapinoy, subukan nyo ng tikman ang lasa ng bayan.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Kapinoy Coffee, masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Mga Kapinoy, tikman nyo na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Tamang-tama lang tapang at sarap ng kape na tiyak na magigising ka. Kaya subukan na ang bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Cream mula sa FBS Manufacturing Corporation.
Ang mas masarap na pizza ay andito na! Dream Cars Pizza, the finest pizza in the Philippines. Rich sauce, crispy crust, smooth creamy cheese, maraming toppings to choose from. And not only that, may frozen pizza din sila. Take your pizza on the go. Dream Cars Pizza. We make the pizza the Dream Cars way.
For deliveries, call 141-9191. That's 141-9191.
Dream Cars Frozen Pizza are also available in supermarkets near you.
Ano ba yan? Ang kate? Kate? Kate na nga ng ulo ko, dry pa. Nakakabawas ng ganda.
May dandruff na? May dry hair pa? Switch to Sunsilk Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. It removes visible flakes with regular use para achieve ang gandang iwas dandruff at smooth hair.
Shake and slide, gandang smooth ang hair, you can just slide.
When you use Sunsilk every day.
Yan ang gandang iwas dandruff, Sunsilk.
Mag-enroll sa Asian Institute of Computer Studies. Ang AICS ay nag-offer ng BS Computer Science, BS Computer Engineering, BS Entrepreneurship, Bachelor of Technology and Livelihood Education. For senior high school, AICS offers STEM, HUMS, ABM, GAS, ICT, and IA. For public junior high school completers, guaranteed, no tuition fee, no top-up, free one set of school uniform or PE uniform. Enroll now. Visit www.aics.edu.ph.
Oh, napagod sa school? Ay.
Oh! Tanghalian na, ang pampasigla. Tara na, refresh na. Pag may pang-sumisigla, la. May fruity goodness na. Siksik pa sa sustansya. Kaya tanghalian na. Pasiglahin ang tanghalian with Dan.
Gusto kong mag-relax pero di ko magawa.
Di ka talaga marerelax pag nanakit ang katawan. Mag-Alaxan FR, may relief to relax formula laban sa sakit ng katawan. Relax muna, tapos game ulit bukas.
Totoo ang relax, walang sakit ng katawan. Totoo ang relax, mag-Alaxan.
Heidelin Diaz po, pag totoo ang relief, totoo ang relax. Alaxan FR.
Alagang Unilab yan.
Ibuprofen paracetamol is the generic name of Alaxan FR. If symptoms persist, consult your...
Ano dapat ang priority mo sa buhay? Pakinggan natin si Doc.
Bigyan natin ng tamang atensyon ng ating kalusugan. Hindi lang ang dapat gawin. Kumain ng masustansya mga pagkain gaya ng sariwang gulay at prutas. Iwasan ang pagkain ng mga maaalat, ang mamantikang mga pagkain at syempre, hindi mawawala sa listahan ng regular na ehersisyo dahil nakatutulong ito upang mapaganda ang blood circulation. Makatutulong din po ang pag-inom ng Aldrich Pau de Arco capsule. Ito isang herbal supplement na gawa sa natural na sangkap na galing sa inner bark at heartwood extract ng Pau de Arco tree.
Mag-PDA capsule na! PDA capsule, ang proteksyon at depensa alay sa kalusugan.
Another quality product of Aldrich Corporation.
Lalang Fabric Conditioner, floral mist with bouquet, fresh breeze, passion lavender. Maa-achieve ang lalabot at lalabango. Kaya't bye-bye na ang bakterya sa lalafab kung talagang finish na. Maa-achieve ang lalabot at lalabango. Big time sa kita, big time sa lasa, sa big time cheese ang sarap ng benta. Big time sa kita, big time sa lasa, sa big time cheese ang sarap ng benta.
Pag big time na negosyo ang hanap mo, big time cheese dapat ang gamit mo. Pang cheese sticks, burger, and toppings. Sa big time cheese, kikita ka.
Big time sa kita, big time sa lasa, wag isa negosyo pag na big time ka.
Big sa lasa, big sa kita, big time.
CDO.
Kulang sa lakas, kulang sa listo, kulang sa lambing. Mag-Maxfit Cargado with proper diet at exercise. Tulong sa lakas ng katawan, listo ng isip at lambing. Na pagmatagalan.
Kargado ng 19 vitamins and minerals plus ginseng at royal jelly. Para kargado, Maxfit na tayo.
Lipat na sa Maxfit Cargado.
Unilab yan.
Multivitamins, minerals, ginseng at royal jelly. Ang generic name ng Maxfit. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
And now, let's return to Asphere's Cafe. Yes, we are back. It is now 8:25 p.m. as we continue our coffee session with Combined Pet Cafe and, of course, NMM Cafe. Let's continue. And we continue off with the Galaxy A55, finally getting One UI 7, but a beta update for now. So, let's get into that right now. Okay, so as you can see, the Samsung Galaxy A55 launched last year with Android 14 based One UI 6.1 is getting the Android 15 based One UI 7 beta update as Samsung has opened the One UI 7 beta program for this Exynos 1480 powered smartphone. So hold on, let me just... Okay, so however, the One UI 7 beta program is only open in South Korea for right now, and judging by the machine translation of the screenshot below, the update is currently only seeding to Galaxy A55 users on SK Telecom's SKT network. So to repeat, this is only being received. This is only going to be for the for South Korean users in the meantime. But yeah. Hey, at long last, we're finally getting One UI 7 for the Galaxy A55 phones, so yay! So if you want to get a taste of Android 15 and One UI 7 on your Galaxy A55 before its stable release, you can enroll in the beta program through the Samsung Members app. Once enrolled in the program, you can download the One UI 7 beta update on your Samsung Galaxy A55 by navigating it to its settings, software update menu. So there you go. So yeah, we don't know we don't know how when will Samsung release the official update for the One UI 7 for the Galaxy A55, but we're just nearing ahead. Samsung is already getting ready to release its One UI 7 to Galaxy S25 series, and soon other phones will follow soon. So we don't have to wait that long before Samsung officially we don't have to wait that long before Samsung officially rolls out the Android 15 update to these eligible Samsung phones. So yeah, we won't have to wait longer further. So yeah, nice. Okay, the next iPad mini might come with a huge display upgrade. So Apple's next iPad mini could have a massive display upgrade in tow, switching from IPS LCD panels to OLED. Apple is apparently currently testing Samsung-made OLED panels for the most diminutive iPad. Let me just put my screen in picture. There we go. So yeah, Apple is apparently currently testing Samsung-made OLED panels for the most diminutive iPad, and it would of course be a very welcome change to see the next iPad mini with an OLED screen. It's been rumored to make its debut in 2026, around 2 years after its predecessor, which launched last October. The 2024 iPad mini was also rumored to get an OLED panel back in 2023, but that obviously didn't happen, so the introduction of the new display tech got postponed to the next iteration in the line. So it's interesting to see Apple go this route, investing in the smallest iPad. This most likely means the iPad mini line is doing quite well sales-wise. The iPad Air has also been rumored to get in on the OLED action in 2026. So next year we might finally see all iPads have OLED screens aside from the entry-level model, which will likely stick with LCD to reach its affordable price. Speaking of reaching a price point, the iPad mini's OLED screen will most likely be LTPS, not LTPO, and definitely not a tandem OLED. We're talking single stack with decent but not record-breaking brightness and probably no high refresh rate. That has to keep being a differentiating factor for the more expensive Pros. So, if I am not mistaken, this line will retain at 60 frames per second for its display. But yeah, at least they're moving to OLED screens by next year, so that's good news. And last one before we head over to NMM Cafe, Nothing teases CMF Phone 2. So Nothing has officially kicked off the teaser campaign for the CMF Phone's one successor. The first teaser is titled In Search of the Perfect Shot and showcases the back of the device, alluding to its improved camera setup. An unconfirmed CAD render of the device leaked early this week, which suggests CMF Phone 2 will bring a triple camera setup. Based on rumors, the CMF Phone 2 will launch with MediaTek's Dimensity 74000 chipset, a 6.3-inch OLED with Full HD Plus resolution with 120Hz refresh rate, and a 5000 mAh battery with 30-watt charging. CMF Phone 2 is expected to retain its predecessor's modular design with a removable back and accessory point system, which allow for attachments like a lanyard, card holder, and kickstand. The CMF Phone 2 is also expected to launch alongside a new CMF watch and wireless earbuds. So that is all for the smartphone news in our Tech Cafe, and that is all for the Tech Cafe for now, as we will now shift over to the entertainment side, being Anime Cafe. So, our first of Anime Cafe tonight is I Will Never Have a Romantic Comedy with My Childhood Friend. So Cyber Agent announced on Thursday that it is producing a TV anime adaptation of Shinya Mitsu's I Will Never Have a Romantic Comedy with My Child Friend manga that will premiere in 2026, that is next year. Tezuka Productions is animating the project. Cyber Agent also unveiled a teaser promotional video which features live action footage and teaser visual. So that's pretty interesting. And if you look at the teaser video, this is how it looks. You get to see a bit of glance of these four protagonists in the series, and yeah, there you go. So yeah, you see four characters too. And along here we have the illustration of the enemies to celebrate the enemy's announcement. Now let's take a look. I will be watching this on the main YouTube website. So yes, let's take a look. Okay, I'm gonna have a bit of commentary here. So, what we already witnessed in this trailer is we are starting off with a live action footage of the set series, which explains it. So yeah, let's continue. Okay, a little bit of lag here, which is expected since I'm multitasking on the weak system, but that's okay. And you can already see the hands. Oh yeah, you can tell that right here. So let me just rewind this right here. You can see, if you take a look closely, this is how she does, and you can see another footage of her journaling. I suspect or taking notes from the class. So that is also pretty nice. Again, what you're seeing in the video right now is the live action footages, but yeah, I mean this is likely going to demonstrate how you can expect with the upcoming anime right here. But again, the trailer features live action footages, so it's expected, of course. And my Brave browser just refreshed itself, so I might have to hold on. Let me just fix it real quick. Let me just lower it to 360p on the Asphere Cafe yeah, let me just lower the resolution on the Asphere Cafe, and then I am going to reduce it to 480p because it's really laggy right now, I swear. But we're gonna continue. So you can see the other protagonist sitting there. Okay, again, I think I'm really experiencing a terrible lag. Not terrible lag, but hindrance lag rather, because of how it's handling the system here. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I think it's not a good idea to do picture in picture while I'm watching this video, so I will have to close off my coffee stream just to get rid of the lag here. Well, hopefully this means this will do 1080p better without other video being open, but let's continue. Okay, it's still lagging. I'm not even surprised, but yeah. Okay, but anyway, you can see the four protagonists doing in their daily lives so far. And let's just skip to this part, what she has to say here. Okay, nothing. It's just inaudible. But I think if I'm not mistaken, maybe she's saying something romantic. That's what I can sense of. And there you go. That's the trailer of the of I'll Never Have a Romantic Comedy with My Childhood Friend. So there you go. That is the hybrid live action trailer of the anime, and you that we just saw. Again, very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. So yeah, now let's head over to the next one, and this time it focuses on the mobile game. So ReZero Witch Resurrection smartphone game is ending service on May 30. And it's not even a year that they're now getting rid of this game. So the official X account of ReZero Witch Resurrection, the ReZero starting life in Another World franchise latest smartphone game, announced on Friday that the game will end service on May 30 at 2 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. Sales of the in-game magical Rainbow Crystals currency has ended with the announcement. They did not state a reason why they are getting rid of this game, but maybe low user base. Could be that. It could be that. So, yeah, again, it's not even a year that this game has launched. That this game launched. It's not even over a year yet, and now they're going to axe this game. So, yep, another L. And next up, and for the fellow West viewers, your Forma will be streamed on Samsung TV Plus in US and Canada. So, anime distributor Remote announced on Friday that the TV anime of Mahiro Kikuishi and Isubata Nosaki's Your Forma science fiction crime suspense light novel series will stream on the Samsung TV Plus service in the United States and Canada. So yeah, there you have it. So the anime will also, and aside from Samsung TV Plus, the anime will also stream on Bandplay and Anime Onigai in Central and South America, on ADN, Anyverse, Anime Generation, and Anime K in Europe, the Middle East and Africa, and on Bahamut, My Video, CHD, Hami Video, Bilibili, TVI Inc., Wave, Watcha, U Plus TV, SQP TV, Guinea TV, Home Choice, D Live, Sky Life, and Bflix in Asia. So that is the news of Your Forma. And speaking of Your Forma, in the fan-made universe, yes, we ASP Media has the rights to air Your Forma on terrestrial television right now on CNEX. So CNEX is airing Your Forma every Friday, or I should say when it comes out. So yes, you heard that right. Your Forma will be aired on CNEX as the new episode goes live. And another game related on the Anime Cafe, and this time is Shine Post Be Your Idol, which is going to be released on Nintendo Switch 2 this June 5. And yes, that date is the same day where Nintendo Switch 2 launches. The official website for Shine Post Be Your Idol, the game for Konami Digital Entertainment and Straight Edge Shine Post Multimedia Idol project, began streaming a new promotional video for the game on Wednesday. The video reveals that the game will launch for the Switch 2 in Japan on June 5, the same day as the console's release. So, if you're curious how the game looks, well, let's take a look.
私、アイドルになったからにはいつか武道館でライブ
I'm just going to also do 720p 60 for this one here because I can't afford to make my PC lag anymore. Anyway, alright, let's continue.
私、アイドルになったからにはいつか武道館でライブしたいんだ
Okay, so you can see how this game how the game works in action. Alright. They look pretty adorable. They really are. Heck, they even do the stage in a shopping mall, which is pretty nice. So yeah, that is the trailer of Shine Post Be Your Idol. And finally, before we head to the break, Muse Asia licensed Dun 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 Season 2's theatrical premiere, which is Evil Eye. So Muse Asia announced on Thursday that he has acquired the license to Dun 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 Evil Eye, the theatrical premiere of the Season 2 of the said TV anime, which is Dun Dun Dun. Muse Asia will screen the theatrical premiere in theaters in Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, Thailand, Vietnam, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, the Philippines, and India beginning on May 30. The second season will debut in July 2025 and will stream worldwide. So yeah, Dun 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 is returning with a theatrical premiere as Evil Eye and then as a series this July. So yeah, we won't have to wait that long until we get to see this movie with the Evil Eye. So yeah, if you're excited for the season 2 of Dun Dun Dun, well, you can watch the first 3 episodes with as a movie with the Evil Eye, which will be coming to cinemas this May 30. And that is all for this round of the Anime Cafe. And as the clock hits to 8:43 p.m., we will return with more coffee sessions right here on Asphere's Coffee. But before that, this program is sponsored by Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an Asparagus. Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee. Manufactured by FPS Manufacturing Corporation. Dream Cards Pizza. We make pizza to Dream Cards Way. For deliveries, call 141-9191. And DLX Karaoke. Stay along with us. The cafe will return after the break. Oh man. Anyways, yeah, we will return after the break. We will be right back.
This program was brought to you by DLX Karaoke, ang tunay na karaoke ng bayan. Asphere's Aircon, tried, tested, trusted by an Asparagus. And Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FPS Manufacturing Corporation.
Dream Car Karaoke po. Tuwing paggising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap. Kaya lumipat na ako sa bagong kape ng bayan.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Gawa sa purong Arabica at Robusta mula sa pinakamainit na puso ng Pilipinas. Piniling mabuti at inihanda ng may pagmamalasakit.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap. O mga kape, subukan nyo ng tikman ang lasa ng bayan.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Kapinoy Coffee, masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Mga Kapinoy, tikman nyo na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Tamang-tama lang tapang at sarap ng kape na tiyak na magigising ka. Kaya subukan na ang bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Cream mula sa FBS Manufacturing Corporation.
Ang mas masarap na pizza ay andito na! Dream Cars Pizza, the finest pizza in the Philippines. Rich sauce, crispy crust, smooth creamy cheese, maraming toppings to choose from. And not only that, may frozen pizza rin sila. Take your pizza on the go. Dream Cars Pizza. We make the pizza the Dream Cars way.
For deliveries, call 141-9191. That's 141-9191.
Dream Cars Frozen Pizza are also available in supermarkets near you.
Para sa hassle-free at convenient na paglalaro ng loto, available na ang PCSO Lotto tickets sa pinakamalapit na sari-sari store o mall na may Lottomatic. 24/7 safe at legit dahil authorized by PCSO. With Lottomatic, araw-araw may chance kang manalo. Kaya let's play Lotto. Want to be a Lottomatic agent? Tumawag na sa 0917-116-6180 or sa 0968-302-3067 or bisitahin ang www.lottomatic.com.
Kamote! Kamote naman. Try mo to. Ha? Ang mura naman!
Dito ka na. Sa mapapamura ka talaga. Move it. Discarding tapat.
Ito na ang dagdag puhunan para sa mga magsasaka, mangingisda at agrarian reform beneficiaries. Hatid ng Land Bank ang AgriSenso Plus. Ang murang pautang na may libreng life insurance at training para sa iyong kabuhayan. Simple, abot kaya, kumpleto at maasahan sa pangangailangan. ang kabuhayan. Mag-apply na sa pinakamalapit na Land Bank branch o tumawag sa 028-405-7000. Land Bank Agrisenso Plus. Kasama mo sa magandang bukas. Your future powered by Land Bank. Land Bank is regulated by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas and a member of PDIC and BancNet.
Inihahandog ng Tiki-Tiki serye ang mga bigating kwento ni nanay.
Oo, damang-dama ko. Napakabigat.
Ng anak ko! Sa Tiki-Tiki, dama ang bigating alaga ni Mommy. Bigatin sa vitamins na tulong sa pampagaan at pampalusog. Bigatin si baby. Kasi araw-araw nakatiki-tiki. Alaga pa ni Mommy with proper diet and exercise. Kahit gaano ka pa kabigat, anak, kakayanin ko! Dama ang bigating alaga. Yan ang tatak Tiki-Tiki. Alagang Unilab yan. Mahalagang paalala, ang Tiki-Tiki ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng...
The new Better Than Ever Skin White Papaya Glow helps give you now with Hydro Glow Booster that helps whiten in 7 days. Infused with high-quality papain extract with 100 times vitamin E and 2 times milk versus our previous papaya lotion. So get that. Teka, kanina ka pa sumisingit ah. Excited! Kasi deserve nyo ang Glow na Kaaya-Aya. With regular use yan ha, results may vary.
Dagdag na puhunan para sa negosyo, bagong equipment, or additional supplies. Grow your way with BDO Multipurpose Loan. Sa tulong ng BDO Multipurpose Loan, kaya nang mag-level up ng negosyo mo. Apply for a BDO Multipurpose Loan now and enjoy up to 30,000 pesos in waived loan fees. Visit any BDO branch. BDO, we find ways.
Terms and conditions apply. Promo period is from March 1 to October 31, 2025 for DTI Trade Permit number 214786 series of 2025. BDO is regulated by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas.
Naku, ubos na load ko. Palista kaya ulit ako kay Aling Nena. Walang abala, di ka nalalabas. Kaya palang magpalista ng load sa Borrow Load. Mag-borrow load sa GCash.
Subject to eligibility. Terms and conditions apply. Borrow Load is powered by Fuse Financing Incorporated. Fuse Financing Incorporated is supervised by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas and regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission. Kindly review the terms and conditions in the disclosure statement before proceeding with the loan transaction. GCash is supervised by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. www.bsp.gov.ph. Visit the GCash website or help center to know more.
And now let's get into Asphere's Cafe. Let's get back into Asphere's Cafe. Anyways, welcome back. It is now 8:50 p.m. Last 10 minutes before we hand over to the next program and also transition to General Talks VC for the continued Lamau SMP coverage. Okay, continuing with our Lamau SMP. Continuing with our anime cafe right here. Let's get my screen share up again. And right off the bat, we have a news regarding Ri Takahashi. So, voice actress Ri Takahashi announced on her X account on Thursday that she will take a 1-month break to undergo surgery for vocal cord nodules. Takahashi apologized to her supporters for causing concerns, but she assured fans she is in good health. Takahashi also expressed her gratitude to the people who helped with her schedule and the people at her agency for taking the time to help her. Takahashi added that she would take the opportunity in her short break to fully recuperate so she can return and work with her characters truly and delicately. So she voiced characters for recently ended series such as Blue Bureau, I May Be a Guild Receptionist, The 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You Season 2, Honey Lemon Soda, Ishidura's second season, ReZero Storing Life in Another World third season, Ruro ni Kenshin, Kyoto's Disturbance, Shangri-La Frontier second season, and Wichi Breaker Mirai Days. Takahashi will voice the character Syrup in the Witch Watch anime, which will premiere on April 6th, that is 2 days from now. Oyuka Shi Unji in the Unji Family Children, which will premiere on April 8th, and The Young Lady in the second season, Yen Sen Aryoku Yusaki, which will premiere on April 9th. Takahashi will return as Ren in the second season of I Was Reincarnated as a Sun Prince, and Asumi Sakuasawa in the fourth season of Rent a Girlfriend in July. Again, I understand that she will have that she will have to undergo surgery, but I wish her the best of that her surgery will be successful, and yeah, and hopefully she will be back in action soon. Well, we have another demis we have another demis for a smartphone game, and this time it's another one that is it wrong to try to pick up girls in the dungeon. Battle Chronicle. So yep, and no, they're not ending the service just yet for the mobile, but they're getting rid of the service for PS4 and PS5. And I think I have already talked about this yesterday, so I will have to pass on this one now. So moving on here, we have Hyper Dimension Neptunia Rebirth, which games which is set to launch on PS4 in West in 2025. So, Idea Factory International announced on Thursday that it will release the Hyper Dimension Neptunia Rebirth 1, Hyper Dimension Neptunia Rebirth 2 Sisters Generation, and Hyper Dimension Neptunia Rebirth 3 V-Generation games physically and digitally in North America and Europe for PlayStation 4 in 2025. Kapal Heart released the PS4 version in Japan for Hyper Dimension Neptunia Rebirth 1 Plus in May 2018, and for the other two games in August 2024. To recall, Idea Factory International had cancelled the releases for Nintendo Switch in North America and Europe because the game's content did not comply with the Nintendo guidelines. The company also cancelled the Dead End Request Code C game for Switch for the same reason. So, yeah, I don't know what happened, but kind of unfortunate that they had to cancel the Switch release just because of the Nintendo Switch guidelines. And yeah, I don't know if Nintendo is doubling down on censoring it. Maybe, who knows? But if they are, well, that sucks. And finally, as we about to wrap it up, Netflix in the non-anime side, Netflix is adding a full list of languages for subtitle and dub options on TV viewer. So Netflix announced on Wednesday that subscribers can now choose from its full list of available languages for any title when watching Netflix on TV, a feature that is carried over from mobile devices and web browsers. So let's take a look at how it works.
Well, if a husband is what you seek.
I don't know what series is that, but if you change it to Spanish, that is from Latin America, this is how it sounds.
Déjame ayudarte.
¿Ayudarme cómo?
Estuve en 17 ciudades este verano y lo que aprendí es que el encanto se puede enseñar.
Isn't that nice? And for the subtitles, here's how it works. Let's say the subtitle will be Korean, and I don't know if the language will be retained, but if you watch it in subtitles in Korean, this is how it looks.
Colin, no puedo tenerte conmigo susurrándome al oído en cada baile.
No será necesario. Tendremos lecciones y enseguida las dominarás, estoy seguro.
And there you go. You have options to choose from. You have options to choose from, like changing the language, of course, and picking your desired language for subtitles. And now, if you change it to Japanese and if you change it to Portuguese from Portugal, this is how it sounds.
恩返しがしたいんだ。君だけはいつも僕のことを褒めて自信を与えてくれたから感謝してる。
Yeah, that's pretty neat. If you ask me, that's pretty neat. So yeah, that's how it works on TV, and you can expect this to arrive on your TV right now. So yeah, that's a big improvement so far. So yeah, I'm glad that Netflix is improving their service. And with that, that is all. As we are about to wrap up our cafe, we will end here. So thank you very much for joining our cafe. We will be back again this Monday at 6:30 p.m. with our usual tech cafe, of course, and the anime cafe every Wednesday, and the gaming cafe on Thursday. And hopefully, when Dreamcar returns, he will be doing his own segment in reviewing Chinese knockoffs every Friday, of course. So again, we're gonna wrap it up now as we are about to transition to General Talks VC for My Tulagan and Lama SAP. We will end the cafe right here. Until then, I am Caro. The cafe is now closed. We will see you next week, fellas, and see you tomorrow for TVH Reviewers with the Monday episode of Asphere's Cafe. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, TVH, and see you next week for the rest of us. Bye bye.
Reminisce the memories and the good times once again at Dreamcar's Soulmate Sonata.
House for sale. You and me against the world. Hello, love. Where you been?
Your greatest love songs on new time slot 1 to 2:30 in the afternoon every Saturday at Soulmate Sonata. Join Dreamcar Karaoke and your favorite love songs only here on Soulmate Sonata every